Unit 7 is gases, and Part 1 is about the kinetic molecular theory. Really hope you learned about gases last year in Chem 1, but you should remember that gases have no definite shape or volume. Gas molecules move very fast, they have very high energy. There's a lot of empty space between these fast-moving gas molecules. You should remember that gases are fluids, they can flow. And you should remember that gases are compressible. The molecules can be pushed closer together because of all that empty space. Hopefully this was just kind of a duh moment for you. We measure gases with something called a barometer. It was originally developed by Evangelista Torricelli in the 17th century, and the original unit of measure was the torr. Normal atmosphere at sea level is 760 millimeters of mercury, or 760 torr. And this is what the original barometer looked like. It was a glass vacuum tube standing in a pool of mercury, and at sea level, the air would push down hard enough on this pool of mercury to support a column of mercury 760 millimeters tall. So that's where the unit millimeters of mercury came into how we measure gases. We need to know what STP stands for. STP stands for standard temperature and pressure. Standard pressure is 1 atmosphere, which is the same thing as 760 torr, or 760 millimeters of mercury, because torr and millimeters of mercury are the same thing. And that's all of those are also equal to 101.3 kilopascals. You need to be able to convert between different units of pressure. Standard temperature is 0 degrees Celsius or 273 Kelvin. At standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole of any gas, no matter what gas it is, has a volume of 22.4 liters. We can use that as a conversion factor in stoichiometry problems that take place at STP. And this is just summarizing the kinetic molecular theory. Hopefully most of this is review for you. The kinetic molecular theory says that particles of all matter are in constant motion, and each atom is so small that we assume the volume of individual particles to be 0. In gases, gas pressure is caused by the collision of gas particles colliding with the walls of its container. So pressure inside a container will increase if the gas molecules are colliding with the wall of that container at a higher force, with more energy. We assume that particles exert no force on each other, and we can measure the average kinetic energy of gas particles by measuring their temperature using the Kelvin temperature scale. At equal temperatures, smaller particles are going to move faster than larger particles. Your question for this section: what causes balloons to inflate?